Hello, everyone. This is Common Sense Right. I'm your host, Caleb, and a little bit about myself before we begin. This is my first video on the channel, so forgive me if I'm a little scrambled. But I'm Caleb. I'm a Christian. I'm from Virginia. Absolutely love the state of Virginia, and we'll have videos coming out on who I think we should vote for Virginia, and you know, it's definitely not Abigail Spanberger. Anyways, I'm a Christian, of course. My political views come, you know, from the Bible, so those are my kind of views on everything, and I think a lot of people should adopt similar views. You know, I'm definitely conservative on the right, MAGA, all that. I mean, you can tell. I voted for Trump 2024, and yeah, without further ado, I think that's all the introductions. I'm married, happily married, 23 years old. And as you can tell, the title of the video, we're going to be, you know, talking a little bit about the No Kings movement here, and how ridiculous it is. I mean, I don't understand how the left, it's funny. I mean, this whole side of people that can't tell what a girl and a boy is, you know, a female and a male. I mean, how do you expect these same people to understand the difference between the president of the United States, and what a king is? I mean, the fact that they're able to go out and protest on the streets is is telling you that we don't have a king. I mean, if we had a king, they would not be able to go there. They'd be jailed for that, you know? So it's really ridiculous, and just really silly. And, you know, even Trump commented on it. You know, he said that he's not a king. He works his butt off, and you know, he's been working his butt off to make this make our nation better, and I think he's been doing that. I mean, he freed the hostages from Gaza just the other day, and no left side media has even talked about it. You know, certainly not the mainstream newses like, you know, NBC and all this other garbage. So it's really sad, and you know, you hate to see it, but Trump is tearing it up, and you know, that's what I voted for him. I'm really glad to see that. But you know, another thing, I've been seeing a lot of social media posts talking about the protests, and man, I'm ashamed to see that there were protests even near where I live in Virginia, and man, that sucks. I worked that day, so I didn't get to go out and ask questions. I would have went out and asked questions, but gladly there's been a lot of people to go out to these protests, ask these people questions, and it's just really funny. We're going to be watching a channel called Liberty Hangout it's a channel that I really enjoy, and Caitlin Bennett is the host of that, and she goes out and asks questions, and of course, I mean, the left is just completely rude, disconnected from reality. They're just so hateful, and of course, they can't even name what they're there to protest about. They can't name anything. It's just ridiculous. It's just brainwashing, honestly, and it's pretty embarrassing. I'd be really embarrassed to be a part of a protest of no kings when we're the greatest nation in the world and we don't have a king, and it's just so silly, dude. It's also really funny that we're talking about Trump being a king, even though Kamala Harris didn't receive a single vote from the general public to become the presidential nominee for the Democrat Party. In fact, we had President Biden say that he's going to find a black woman to be the VP, which was just awful. I mean, he wasn't really looking for someone, he wasn't looking for anyone to fit the part other than them being a black woman. That's literally what it was, and it's shocking. So, I mean, I would say that's more of a form of like a king, you know, a king type of thing to do, because no one voted for Kamala Harris. She just kind of came out of nowhere. Not to mention that Trump got elected. He won every single swing state, and Trump won the Electoral College with 312 electoral votes, and Kamala Harris, you know, 226 here. I'm reading these stats out here. Trump won every swing state, including the first win of Nevada by Republicans since 2004. Trump won the national popular vote with a plurality of 49.8%, making him the first Republican to win the popular vote since George W. Bush in 2004. That is crazy. Now, explain to me how that's a king. What is he doing that's king-like? And it's just hypocrisy at its best, considering, you know, Gavin Newsom locked down the entire world and people lost businesses and all that because they didn't get a vaccine that was very, very fastly and early developed, and just basically ruined the entirety of that year. 2020 coronavirus happened, ruined so many businesses, just completely destroyed a lot of people's lives, mine included. I lost the second half of my senior year basketball season that year because of COVID restrictions. My education was, you know, it was hurting because I had to attend school online, and I know some of the lefty loonies are gonna come and say that they can tell that my education was stunted because I'm a right winger or whatever, but you know, that's got nothing to do with it. That's just really stupid. You know, I'm free to come on here and talk and share my opinion and my views and stuff. So, you know, if you have to, I mean, if you wanna argue, we can argue, and we can do so civilly and have discussions. But if you have to insult me, insult my intelligence, insult my looks or whatever, you basically already lost the argument. I mean, don't come at me insulting me. You know, if we're gonna have a civil discussion and conversate, if you have to insult, then you've already lost the debate and argument, and that's the reality. That's seriously the reality. Oh, also, I really want to talk about this. Is hilarious. So I'm gonna pull it up here, but MSNBC lied about how many protesters we had, showing a clip from 2017 and saying it was live footage. That is so embarrassing. The left party is scrambled to bits and hurting so bad that they have to pull lies out of thin air to make it seem like their protests are doing anything. I mean, that is shockingly bad. That is shockingly embarrassing. And I'm going to pull that up right now. All right, check this out. So, Ted Cruz stated on October 19, 2025 in an X post, Democrats are dishonestly sending around a video from 2017, all right, claiming it was on October 18th, No Kings rally in Boston. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is it that NBC does this type of garbage all the time? Just straight up lies, and just, it's so dishonest and such a scummy thing to do. Ted Cruz said MSNBC footage was from 2017, not a No Kings rally in Boston. That's false. After a large crowd turned out October 18 for No Kings rallies across the U.S., some conservative politicians and social media accounts sought to undermine the crowd account. One X account posted, analysts are calling this the biggest fraud in American history. MSNBC falsely aired a video from 2017, claiming it was live footage from yesterday's No Kings rally in Boston. MSNBC purposely wanted to portray a massive turnout for the No Kings, which was a lie. Which was just a straight up lie. So, you know, if there's anyone out there that is getting hit with the cold water for the first time here, then, yeah, that should be enough reason to stop watching MSNBC. That is a lying network that just will post anything for attention and this and that, for ratings, and you know, there's a reason why the network is plummeting, and there's a reason why a lot of people don't trust mainstream news outlets now, is because of crap like this that happens all the time. Organizers of the No King rallies, dozens of liberal groups, including environmental organizations and labor unions, estimate that up to 7 million people attended protests nationally, including 125,000 people at the rally at Boston Common, a large public park. But yeah, just absolutely scummy behavior from NBC. But I mean, what do you expect from fake news networks such as that? I mean, can you really trust crap like that? I don't think we can. Another thing to go over is actually what occurred in some of the No Kings rally. There was actually a shocking amount of people in these No King rallies, these lefty loonies, and that were Calling for violence, essentially. There was a bunch of them. There was this one big one that I saw. I think everyone saw this one of the lady, the elementary school teacher, doing the gun little thing, mocking the death of Charlie Kirk, a elementary school teacher in Chicago. Now, I've been keeping up to date with this story, but she got fired. Thank God. But I'll show you a clip here. All right, we're gonna go here to the New York Post. Chicago elementary teacher mocks Charlie Kirk. Get out of here, dude. These ads are insane. Chicago elementary teacher mocks Charlie Kirk's assassination with vile gun gesture at No Kings protest. Yeah, that's really showing us conservatives that you guys are just all for political violence, right? I mean, that's really showing the love on that side. Just condoning what happened to Charlie Kirk. Absolutely insane, disgusting, and vile. And she has no right teaching kids at an elementary school. I mean, I saw this from someone, so this isn't coming from me necessarily, but I mean, imagine closed doors. Imagine this teacher indoctrinating her students. I mean, imagine if one of these kids, you know, their parents voted for Donald Trump or something, or God forbid was a fan of Charlie Kirk. Imagine how that teacher would then go to treat that student, unjustly treat them, all because of their students' parents' views politically that she does not agree with. I mean, in no circumstances is political violence ever the answer. Or, I mean, it's just like, what are we doing? I mean, seriously. He lived as he died, promoting violence. Mind you, this is not even the clip that I was wanting to show, but it's crap like this, dude. Yeah. That's the left in one picture right there. Someone who never said anything hateful in his life. Who loved to talk to people and discourse. Gave everyone the chance to come up and speak, and that's how he's treated. These people are brainwashed and just evil. I mean, that is just such evilness. And I hope to God that she finds Jesus Christ and repents, because that's terrible. Here's the story that I was wanting to get to. Chicago-based elementary school teacher mocked Charlie Kirk's assassination by using a sickening gun gesture at the No Kings protest over the weekend. Lucy Martinez, that's her name. That's this disgusting woman's name. A teacher at Nathan Hale Elementary School put a finger to her neck and pretended to pull a trigger when a man driving by a pickup truck waved a flag calling the late podcaster a hero, video shows. Multiple demonstrators flipped the bird at the counter-protester. It's unclear if Martinez was fired or faced any disciplinary action. The school's website was taken down after the incident surfaced. Now, I'm pretty sure she did end up getting fired, but I don't think I'm able to say with 100% if that was the case. But I've heard that she did get fired, and I hope to God she did. I couldn't imagine why we would want someone like this hanging around our kids and children. But at the same time, these are the same people that believe that grown adult men should be in the same bathrooms as little girls, so who knows what they want and you know, are supportive for. Chicago Public Schools says it remains committed to creating and maintaining a welcome, safe, inclusive teaching and learning environment free from harassment, bias, or harm of any kind. They say that, but this woman is condoning the murder of a man with a beautiful wife and kids, young kids. That is not a environment free of harassment, bias, or harm of any kind. That's like I said, if this woman, like, you know, what's stopping this woman from harassing and belittling and mistreating and treating a student differently because their mom or their parents are, you know, Republican or fans of Charlie Kirk of any kind. I mean, what's to stop them from harassing them and whatnot? I mean, it's sickening, and you know, I don't want to be that guy, but you know, of course, this is what she looks like. You know, I mean, it's just, this is sick. Yeah, it's ridiculous getting called Nazis and stuff when these same people can't even form intellectual or any constructive criticism or thoughts or anything. They just spout hateful nonsense. They're just belligerent out the wazoo. They have no real thoughts. They're just all indoctrinated. They are told to believe something, and then they go out spouting it without any real thoughts in the back of their brain. They're just brainwashed and indoctrinated. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. And then before we go into a little bit of Liberty Hangout, I think I wanna go over this post here. This post that I saw was absolutely sickening. Photos coming out of Denver's No King protest says it all. Charlie Kirk had it coming. Changed my mind. Charlie Kirk had it coming. Changed my mind. Make assassinations great again. Yeah, these aren't peaceful protesters. They're Democrats openly glorifying violence. They just hate us. They want us gone. Pray for the Kirks. Celebration of Charlie Kirk's birthday. Okay. But look at this. Look at this. And then these girls have the audacity to give up the peace sign. The peace sign. When they are openly for political violence and horrific atrocities and all for assassinations. Charlie Kirk had it coming. Changed my mind. Yeah. If you condone assassinations and political violence, I mean, you are the you're the problem. You're the fascist. All right. Everyone here in this photo, these people are the fascist. You know, not us. They love to throw that word around, but last I checked, I don't think we on the right side are not trying to glorify any violence and assassinations and take away the First Amendment right to speak, when these guys are all for censoring the First Amendment. They're all for silence. They're all for glorifying. I mean, these, like, if one group of people were the fascists, it's these people, not the right. You don't see any of this type of stuff on the right side. You don't. I mean, it's sick. Absolutely sick. You know, I don't walk around throwing fascists, but I mean, it's just insane that they call us fascists. Yet, I mean, they have their views and stuff are, you know, fit fascism more than we do. I mean, they're just, we're gonna see in the Liberty Hangout video, because it's a lot of the same type of stuff. But Caitlin Bennett will ask people questions and ask them about their protests, why they're there, why they're protesting, and ask them about their thoughts. And they're just hateful. They're just so full of hate, calling her racist, fascist, and they won't let her talk. They when she tries to just go civilly talk to people, they'll try to shut it down. They don't want anyone talking to the right side. I mean, that is fascism. That is fascism. They're trying to shut down speech. You know, they're trying to shut down that First Amendment right of just of free speech, of talking to people, of civil discourse, of just asking questions, which is so funny that you have a protest. You know, you're protesting to the world. Oh yeah, no king, blah blah blah. Yet you don't want to talk to people with a big platform and get your message out there. You don't want to talk to the rest of the world, people who are maybe on the fence of, should I don't know, I kind of want to join the No Kings protest, but should I? You know, convince people why we should protest No Kings. But no, instead it's silence. Instead it's people who are not for free speech unless it's their speech, and it's all that nonsense and silliness going on. All right, guys, this is gonna be us reacting to the No Kings protesters. Go Crazy Part 1. This is Liberty Hangout right here on YouTube. I insist that you check them out. They just hit 1 million subscribers. Congratulations to you all. Like I said, this is my very first video. I plan on making a lot more. I'm pretty heavy into politics, and it's something that I wanted to get my voice out there for a long time now. Finally doing it. I hope this video does well. I hope you guys see the vision that I'm creating. Like I said, I got tons of videos coming out. The left is pretty ridiculous though. So you know, if you guys enjoy this video, enjoy this content, please let me know. Like and subscribe and all that. You know, help push it out there. Help us be a difference. Help us change the opinions of people. Maybe I got a lot of videos coming this way, and something that I'm very passionate about. Yeah, I just want to be a voice of reason. I just want to get out there, and I want people to hear the message, hear me, hear the good news of Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ died for us on the cross, and like I said, my political opinions, you know, originate from the Bible and all that. So you know, above everything else, Christ is King. If you guys enjoy the content and want to see similar stuff, you know, I really would love if you would like and subscribe. And this is my first video, anything like this. I'm gonna get better at it. I know I might not be the best, and you know, I'm not all the way a professional. I want to get better. I want to work on some things. Let me know in the comment in any way I could get better at this format, anything at all. I love constructive criticism. I really do. I'm a big fan of constructive criticism, and I think it's something that we need to do more of, instead of just blindly saying, oh, you did a great job, or just blindly putting the narrative that everything's fine and dandy and perfect. No, constructive criticism is what grows us as people and how we do better. You know, it's no different than when you give in to the delusion that a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy. It's that same type of thing. So constructive criticism I would love. And yeah, other than that, let's finally watch this video, eh?
Brainwashed by this orange felon.
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him's horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here.
You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
I do the exact same thing. Would you be glad if I would die?
Maybe. I'd
Maybe.
have to think about it.
He would
Why
go
do you
to-
think he got shot? Because he wasn't a good person.
You're a little girl that Trump would eat up. He'd love you. Your pretty blue eyes, long hair. Trump would love you.
You know who would love Kaitlin Bennett, actually? You know who would actually love her and other girls, little girls? Joe Biden. Like all the dozens of videos of Joe Biden creepily putting his arm around kids and little girls, and putting his nose up to their neck and heads and sniffing them and acting creepy and putting his hands on them, and these little girls clearly getting the ick. That's who would absolutely love Kaitlin Bennett. Donald Trump would too, but not for the same reason as Joe Biden. But it's just funny that she says that when you know, if one of these guys is a pedophile, it's probably Joe Biden.
Stay away from that clown. She's sick.
If you don't agree with him, he puts you in prison, he files charges against you.
White people in America are systematically racist.
If you're white, go ahead and leave a like on this video, because you're racist, says this woman. If you're white, you're automatically got systematic racism boiling in your blood. So leave a like so we can support non-racism.
Because of,
Including you.
yes.
From the Gulf Stream water,
This land was made for you and me.
Okay. Kaitlin Bennett.
We are here in Bradenton, Florida at the No Kings 2.0 protest, where people are fighting fascism. The regime is about to end. These people are going to solve our problems. Let's go.
Oh yeah. No fascism around here, buddy. We are Antifa. That is not something you want to be proudly showing. That guy's busting up them pipes, though, I will say. Credit to that guy.
Okay, I had to put in my headphones because they are trying to hurt my ears, so I leave.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen today. It's ridiculous that I even have to come out here with ear protection to prevent them from
It is.
damaging my hearing.
They are not for free speech. They're for their own free speech. But if someone, God forbid, has a different opinion, they're all for censorship and silencing other opposing views, which just really shows the glass house that you're like a part of. It really shows your side of the aisle, that if you really can't defend or talk about your viewpoints without having to resort to such childish just tactics like this, like silence and silencing your opposing views, that really shows your position in all this, and that you really can't fight for any of your views, and your views are stupid if you can't even defend them or argue for them. That if it's better to be silent about your views and actually talk about your own views, and that goes to show that your views are probably really stupid and not grounded in any sort of reality that makes sense. So
They can't stand a different opinion. Go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work. I've got my own parade out here. I might as well put you on my payroll. This is so beautiful.
he is tearing those bagpipes up. He really is.
I've got my own song out here. These people are so excited I'm here that they brought their own instruments. I've got a Caitlin Bennett parade going on. I've got my own instruments, my own supporters. Yeah.
A little girl for Trump. You're a little girl that Trump would eat up. He'd love you. Your pretty blue eyes, long hair. Trump would love you.
What is this girl's problem?
She is projecting her fantasies onto Trump, and that's disturbing.
Yeah, she's weird.
We know he's on the list. We know he's on the list. We know he's on the list.
What proof do you have?
He's on the list.
Do you have proof?
Seen it.
Where is it?
Seen it. All right.
Pam Bondi had it. She's been tamped down. You know it. We all know it. Marjorie Taylor Greene knows it. They all know it. You know it.
I'm asking for proof.
You're here to instigate trouble.
She's here to ask questions.
Just stop following me. You cannot get enough of me. I'm the youngest one here, and they can't get enough of it. They're like, oh my gosh, they keep complimenting the way I look, my makeup. They love how I look, how young and vibrant I am. This guy is constantly surrounded by old women. They love that I'm here. He can't get enough of me. It's weird. Hello, Mrs. Pineapple?
Yes.
All right.
From SpongeBob.
Okay, you're SpongeBob's hat.
Wow.
Stands for unity.
SpongeBob does.
Yes, he does.
Absolutely. Uniting Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
right.
All right, what are you out here fighting for today?
I'm fighting for health care for everybody,
Okay.
for stopping Ming and Venezuelan boats,
Okay.
find a way more peacefully, quit lying,
Yeah.
and be kind,
Yeah.
and not a bully.
Okay.
All right.
Be kind and not a bully. Let's see if she continues to talk to this woman. We'll see how fast that tune changes if Caitlin Bennett reveals that she's on an opposing view.
All right. What if you could give one message to my audience, real quick? One thing that they should look at to better inform themselves. What would you tell them to look at?
Give peace a chance.
Okay. Well, Trump did
That was-
broker 8 peace deals in 8 months of his second term here.
He did.
Yeah.
But then he walked away, and he makes fake excuses.
Are you doing that to try and drown out dialogue?
Yeah, that's
Well, I have
That's what
headphones.
fascism is.
Anti-fascism fist pump. Nice. What is fascism?
Let's see if they can define what fascism is.
At least she's honest. They
She's
don't know what
honest.
fascism
She
is.
doesn't know.
She
She's out
has
here
a-
fighting fascism, but doesn't know what it
a
is.
name tag that says Anti-Tifa. What does that mean?
Go get her.
What does that mean?
Hi, Auntie Tifa. How are
Don't
you?
touch my stuff.
Okay.
Don't touch my stuff.
All right. I won't
Don't
touch
touch anybody. Don't touch.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
If you want peace so bad, I want to give you the opportunity to denounce the radicalization and the violent rhetoric.
There's nothing violent about what the Democrats are doing. That's completely made up. I'm from Chicago,
Okay.
and it's not happening there.
So
That's fake.
are the videos AI?
Pardon me? Is it what now?
Are the videos of ICE agents being
Being shot
assaulted and people
Assaulted?
being assaulted on the streets just for wearing a MAGA hat? Are those AI?
at? No.
I have no idea, but that I have not seen that.
You haven't seen what's going on in the Chicago?
I have,
Okay,
but
yeah.
I've never seen what you're speaking of.
Okay, you haven't seen
No.
ICE agents being assaulted?
No, I haven't.
I sure
You
have.
haven't heard any of the
Left
Can I
are
ask what news
crazy.
you follow?
I follow Fox News, you know I do.
Fox
if you
News,
followed
okay.
Fox News, then you
Wow.
would have been exposed
I
to
don't
that.
follow Fox News.
So that might explain it. Yeah, you know, if you went to ground.news/liberty, you could actually get a 40% off code. You would actually learn what the right wing is talking about, what the news sources on the left are talking about. I think that might be why you've never actually heard about what's going on in Chicago, because you might only be looking at left-wing news sources. If you went to ground.news/liberty, and when you watch back this video, there'll
Crazy
be a QR
plugin.
code up on the screen. Scan that, and then you could get a 40% off code. You can see what the left, the center, and the right are all saying about a certain topic, and I think you might actually be appalled at what you're seeing when you go there and see what the right wing is reporting on, because there is violent left-wing actions going on.
People are acting up, and I don't approve of that. Of anything.
Okay.
Where do you
That's-
see
that's
Trump
good. At least she
acting
doesn't
like a
approve of
king?
Oh, let's hear it. Every day.
Don't you see him acting like
If he's acting like a king every day, she should be easily able to define, like, to give examples of how he's being a king. Since he's doing it every single day, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
king?
Right. Can I actually answer that? Yeah, let me answer that. Actually, kings actually don't get elected every 4 years. Kings are not voted in by the
Voted in
popular
fairly.
majority.
Won the electoral college vote.
He wants to stay. He wants to be a Putin.
Yeah, no, he's going to leave office.
He's gonna-
No.
You don't think he's going to leave office, ma'am?
No. Oh, I would hope
I
he
think
would.
they're going to have to drag his ass out.
Yes.
Okay. You don't think he has like confidence in
Lord.
JD Vance to take over?
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Who? No.
No.
When someone asked him about that, he
I'm going to have
kind
to
of...
leave the country. I mean, we've thought about it and thought about it.
Please.
And I'd be more than happy to either go to an island or go to Canada.
Please go to another country and tell us how. Come back and tell us how amazing the United States really is. Go to another country, please. You'd be doing us a great service by leaving the country. Go ahead and tell us how that goes. Go ahead. If the United States is such an awful country that is ran by this just tyrannical, narcissistic, racist, fascist president, then if I were them, then I would be sprinting out of the country as fast as I can. But no, they're here protesting. They're here protesting instead, because that's how serious of a fascist, racist, just awful Nazi Trump is, that they're still able to come out here and protest instead of packing their things and getting out of there as soon as they can before Trump the Nazi just come and eviscerates everyone on the opposing aisle. So stupid, dude.
You would rather go to Canada?
Yeah, I'd go to Canada before I would stay here if JD Vance was.
People get arrested for mean Facebook posts in Canada.
In Canada. In the UK.
I don't do that.
She doesn't do that. She's out here, though. But the UK is a poop hole too. I mean, there's people arrested for social media posting in the UK. The UK has fallen from grace. It really has. It's sad to see the state that the UK is in right now. It's fallen pretty hard, and yeah, I'd hate to be in the UK.
Okay. You wouldn't be worried about your freedom of speech being violated up there?
No, Canada's great.
No, it's interesting. I'm just listening to the conversation.
You said liberty my ass?
He did.
I'm listening to you speak.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
unbelievable.
What's unbelievable about it?
I'm going to leave it right here because
Oh,
the
because
way you look at things, my father fought in World War II with Patton. My brother was in Vietnam. What is going on now, this is not America. It is not decency. This is a hijacked by the orange goon. And it's sick. I got 12 grandkids. I care about the environment.
You mean how it's funny that he says that if he's a big like war type of guy, but how many people, how many Marines died by Biden's hand? How many Marines died because of Biden and Biden's leadership and questionable decision making skills? And how many people did Trump have to save and help? It's funny that he says that, actually. It's pretty funny. Not to mention that Trump got those people freed from Gaza. But yeah, let's go after the orange goon here. So yeah, I'll say it one more time. How many Marines died because of Joe Biden? That's what I thought.
They've struck any environmental regulations down. Last time I looked, this is the only planet we have. If we care about the future, and you
Ruined
are
Alaska.
I'm here, what?
Yes, you're here. Please take that out of my face.
You could just back up politely.
Please
I'm
take
just
that
holding
out.
the microphone
I'm right
up.
here. I'm right here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that you have been so brainwashed by this orange felon.
I would love to have a dialogue, and maybe you could unbrainwash me.
You got all these people here with you.
Yeah.
You
Your
got
bodyguards. Why do I have that?
Yeah, just because you antagonize people.
I'm asking exactly about his presidency, his policies, what he's enacted, how he's made this country safer.
He has not. What?
Okay.
Why? By letting ISIS come and take? Oh my!
Not ISIS, ma'am. We've actually removed ISIS
Charlie,
members.
whatever his name was.
Charlie Kirk, ma'am?
Yeah, him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is
Crazy.
horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's
How is he
not
horrible?
here.
You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
Why would
That's
you
sick.
say something like that, ma'am?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the college campuses. Horrible person.
I don't think she's ever watched a single Charlie Kirk campus video. To sit here and just lie, blatantly lie, say he was horrible, is so dishonest and scummy. Like, she does not know what she's talking about at all. Absolute scum behavior to say that. She has no clue what she's talking about.
You know what? I do the exact same thing.
Me
would
too.
you be glad if I
She'd
would
be
die?
glad if I
maybe.
died too.
I'd have
Maybe.
to think about it.
She'd have to think about it.
She would die?
I don't know.
Excuse
It's
me?
somewhere. No, I don't know you, but I didn't know him either. But
Exactly.
he was not a good person.
I didn't know him either, but he was not a good person. Can you make that make sense? If you didn't know him, how do you know he wasn't a good person?
He would go to college campuses.
And
He would
why
go
do you
to-
think he got shot? Because he wasn't a good person.
Good people. I'm sorry, man, but good people get shot all the time. Are we serious? Got shot by people on your aisle, by the way. Got shot by the person on your aisle who hated free speech and hated what he talked about, which was the truth. And that is the truth, I'm sorry to say. But how could you sit here and say you don't know him, but also say he was a horrible person or whatever? You just claimed that you didn't know him, so how could you say that he was a horrible person if you didn't know him? Absolute buffoonery. I mean, honestly. And may God be with her, that she repents and turns away from this evilness that's in her heart. To say that, to condone any sort of violence like that is just insane, because she needs the grace of God. Yeah, that's sick and twisted.
I do the exact same thing that he does.
That's what
I
you're
believe,
doing right
actually,
now, too.
I believe, and he is a moderate compared to me. You would be happy if I got shot on a public college campus?
Okay.
Same with me. Same with a lot of you too, I bet. You know, to be conservative, to be crazy conservative is just being normal. You know, I mean, we believe in pretty normal things and pretty standard things, but we're crazy apparently for that. It's And you know, people like this want us to get killed. They want us shot too. Sick.
Hey, no, baby, no.
You have got to watch the things you say, because what you just did, that's disgusting. Don't point my finger at her, ma'am. You have got
Don't point your finger at me, but also Charlie Kirk deserved to die, kind of. And I'd have to think about it if you deserve to die too. But don't point your finger at me. No, come on now. Don't point your finger at me. It's okay if I say that you're allowed to die and people are allowed to be murdered and killed and this awful stuff, even though I didn't know them, but don't point your finger at me.
watch the things you say. That is awful, ma'am. And I don't believe that you actually mean that. I think your feelings are heightened right now.
I don't mean it, but he was a horrible person. Just
How is he a horrible person?
because
Name
what
some.
he was doing to our students, what he was promoting, was horrible.
What was he promoting?
Right. Yeah, I'm
Doesn't
done
know.
with you.
What was he
Because you
promoting?
don't know, lady.
Be done with her.
Because you don't know, that's why.
Yes, you're a horrible person yourself. And point your finger in my face and coming to this peaceful
Peaceful, yeah.
demonstration. Why would
Yeah, they
and
call
put
these
it in my
peaceful
face.
demonstrations, but they got signs like Charlie Kirk deserved it and make assassinations great again. Yeah, that's real peaceful. Yeah, it's real peaceful.
I am utterly speechless right now.
Me too.
Let this be proof right now. These people are not peaceful. Just because they're not actually committing physical acts of violence right now, they would celebrate if you died. If you believe even a modicum of what Charlie Kirk believed in, if you have dialogue like that, if you want to go out there and talk to people about any issue that they even want to bring to you to talk about, they'll celebrate your death. Right here, we see it at the No Kings protest. That is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself.
You know what? You want me to not call him Hitler? You want me to say he's
Your
not Hitler?
friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
You know what?
Yeah, what's
is
so
that
funny about
wrong?
that?
You tell yes.
Okay,
You tell
then why'd
Okay.
you laugh about it?
you
Get
tell-
away from me. I'm not
tell
talking to
J.D.
you
Vance
anymore.
to stop calling him Hitler. Marco Rubio calls him Hitler.
Yeah.
Marco Rubio called him a Hitler. So did J.D.
Then stop
Vance.
doing
You
it.
want me to stop calling him Hitler?
How does it feel to be a racist?
To go.
Sorry.
Crazy.
How does it feel to be a racist and supporting the racism?
I'm not a racist. Do you have any proof for that?
Because of your support of a racist society and Donald Trump.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
came
Trump's
up and
not
said, "How does it feel
racist."
to be a racist?"
But you
What
gotta
proof
ask
do
me,
you have? Hold on, ma'am. I'll get to you.
How do you feel about being a racist?
I'm not a racist, so I reject your
How does it
premise
feel
of the
about-
question.
How do you know you're not racist if you don't know?
How does it
why
feel
you're
to be a
supporting
pedophile?
Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be a pedophile?
Huh?
How does it feel to be a pedophile?
I don't support pedophiles.
Did you support Joe Biden?
Supporting Donald Trump, who
Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
Epstein
Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
filed.
Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
What does that have to do with anything?
So I'm a racist because I support Donald Trump. You are a pedophile because you supported a candidate who ran
That's the
around
same
with someone
logic.
who sniffed kids, who loves to go around little children talking
Yeah.
about them rubbing his leg. I just think that's funny.
Show me the proof right now. Show me documents.
Isn't that funny? So you're not a pedophile?
I am not a pedophile.
For the same reasons I'm not a racist. But if you have proof, let me see
As a
them.
white person, even I have racism tendencies, and
Really?
yes,
Tell me about
It's
them.
crazy.
because of our society was built on racism.
So what racist
So if you're
tendencies
white,
do
you're
you
racist.
I have, you know,
We all
I
have
gained
racist
from
tendencies.
The power of white people.
have? What racist tendencies do you have?
White people in America were built on racism. We have our redlining. We control our society.
First, I think we need to
Let's check out these gnarly pit stains over here from this gentleman. I'm blocking it. Look at these gnarly pit stains over here from this guy. No troops in American cities. I just wanted to point that out. Some gnarly
define
pit
our
stains.
terms. What is racism?
We bomb Palestine. We give money to Israel. We do.
What is racism?
Racism is having the power over people of color.
No, it's
Yes.
That is not racism, ma'am.
It is.
Racism is believing.
Racism is
One
believing
second.
that you are better than other people. And white people, since Christopher Columbus coming to America, is racism.
Racism, the definition of racism is that you believe your skin color is superior to other skin colors, okay?
Yes.
That's all that it means. You said that you have racist tendencies. How do you believe your skin color is better than others?
No, what I'm saying is white people in America are systematically
She said
racist
she had
because of
Including you.
racist tendencies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which skin
But
color do you like
our
the least?
job is it's our job to destroy it and dismantle it.
It's
And
funny
if you don't do
that
that,
you came up
and
here.
and if you
Do
don't,
not
and
touch
if
my
you
stuff.
don't do that,
It's
then
funny.
you are uplifting racism.
There's a racist in this protest group. There's a racist in this protest group. You admitted it, not me. I am not a racist.
Are you a
You were the
reporter?
only one that said that you have racist tendencies, and that's disgusting. You need to stop being a racist, ma'am.
You need to understand that white people.
She needs to
have
understand.
When you get your words together, come find me. I don't talk to racists.
Why are you here today?
You're a
To have
weirdo.
dialogue with you guys.
Okay. All right.
And you're shaking, and you keep pointing to my bodyguards as a reason why you can't engage in a civil conversation with me.
Because here's what they have done. They have played this out with all these good people here, decent Americans that are supporting our democracy. And what Trump has done is hijacked it, benefited
How so?
tremendously financially.
How has he
Yeah,
hijacked
go ahead.
it?
Tell us how.
How has he hijacked it?
Your bodyguards aren't very busy.
Ma'am,
You guys are
if
not
you, I'll talk to you
bodyguards.
next. I know you really want to talk to me. I'll get
No,
to
I
you
don't.
next, I promise. How has Trump hijacked this democracy?
Let's look at Trump's history for the last 30, 40 years.
How has Trump hijacked this democracy?
He is taking power and intimidating people. All
Not
of
true.
his cabinet, so-called cabinet, they're all scared to speak out against this man. I've never seen anything like it in my 70 years. It's scary, it's disappointing, it's sickening the way he speaks about people, the way he
70?
has always mocked
This guy's
people.
70 years old.
It's-
Can
He
I
looks
get back
really
and
good
say
for
something
70.
about that? Were you sickened when Joe Biden pressured all the social media companies to silence and censor conservatives in conversations about BLM, race,
Oh, no.
the
He
riots
didn't care about
going
that,
on,
did he?
COVID, free speech, anything like that? Was that sickening to you, where he seized that power and enforced his power in the state upon social media platforms?
So,
Yes or no?
yes or no, though?
Were you sickened by that?
I'm sickened by.
Were you sickened by that? Yes or no?
What? I didn't even know what you said.
Yeah, so part of a dialogue. I've been
guess he didn't
listening to you
listen.
the whole time, and so I would just ask that you might have the
Good luck to
decency.
all of
You
you.
talk about
People
decency. You're
that
not treating
support
me
this
with decency.
clown.
You're not treating me with decency, sir.
This is what democracy
Crazy.
looks like. We all have our rights.
Yes, we do.
I can't have it. I don't want a king.
All right. Where do you see? So it says no kings. Are you? What are you hoping
Gnarly Pitts
King
here again.
Charles gets out of your protest today?
I'm not talking about King Charles. I'm talking about President Trump.
Oh, I said no kings.
He's a con.
Can I just mention how you said you literally said the word President Trump?
Pardon?
You didn't say King Trump. You said President,
President Trump, yeah.
He's not a king.
He wants to be king. Now, come on. He's got.
We are resisting tyranny. We are resisting a wannabe
Oh yeah, you guys are really resisting right now.
taking away all our freedoms, all our rights.
How,
What-
name one
what-
that he's taken
yeah,
away.
what-
Freedom of speech. If we don't
How is he taking away the freedom of speech? You idiots are out here protesting, dude. Oh my gosh. You guys are literally on the street protesting. And I shouldn't have called them idiots, but it is idiotic. It is idiotic to protest this nonsense. But, I mean, they have every right to. They have the right to do so. It's just, you know, Donald Trump is not taking away anyone's rights or anything like that. I mean, come on.
agree with them, he punishes you.
Ma'am, you're engaging in a protest right now. Your freedom of speech. What are you talking about?
Well, if you don't agree
How hilarious is it that this woman is sitting here saying that Donald Trump is taking away the freedom of speech if you oppose him when they're out here protesting against him? Does that sound like he's taking away their freedom of speech? Is the law coming down here saying you don't agree with Trump, we're taking you to jail? No, it is not. She's just, I mean, it doesn't get any more funny than that. Just, I mean, that is just, it's remarkable that people are able to sit here with a straight face and and say that something's happening that is just not happening, and the fact that they're doing the thing that they're saying is happening goes against what's happening, because it's not happening.
If you don't agree with him, he puts you in prison, he files charges against you.
Yeah, that's why all these people are in prison and getting files charged against them. Yeah, you keep going, lady. You just keep making it and your side look 10 times better and more smart.
Ma'am, you're not in prison right now. You're literally disproving yourself.
Yeah, I'm talking about the politicians and the people that represent the people. The people that
Oh yeah, you mean how they tried to put Trump in jail during the campaign? They tried to put him in jail for like 400 years or whatever. They tried to remove the they tried to remove him from the race because they were so scared of him by putting him in jail. Now that sounds pretty tyrannic to me. That sounds a little that sounds pretty messed up there, but Trump is not doing anything to these people.
represent the people are being put in prison or being filed charges against.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think you will accomplish after this rally or protest today? Ma'am, quit projecting how you feel about me, okay? It's weird and disgusting. I'm not a lesbian and I'm too young for you, so stop projecting all these weird fantasies you have for me. Whoa.
Yes, you are too old for Trump.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you guys are too old to be acting like this. You want to talk about
Yeah.
age? You're too
Yeah, you're
old
telling
to be
me.
acting like this. Weird behavior, guys. Yeah, you're too old to be acting this way. Yeah.
You are way too young to know anything.
And
You know nothing. You
Yeah,
don't know
way too young to
anything.
know anything.
You
That's
don't-
crazy.
What do you know about me?
What do I know about you? Is you're over here harassing older.
What's my name?
I don't. What's mine?
You don't even know my name, and you're gonna come over here and tell me that I know nothing. Are there any more rights that are being taken away from us?
Do you have health care? I'm curious. Ask her if she has health care. Do you have health care?
Can you let her speak? You're taking away her freedom of
I'm
speech.
done speaking.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Because they're kissing his ass. Where's the Republicans? The Democrats are showing up, but I don't see Republicans there. You
Respectfully.
got the House, you got the Senate, and you got the White House. Why don't they open it up?
Okay.
Why don't they talk to the Democrats?
Can I answer your question?
They did the shutdown.
Could I answer your question?
All you are is a Trump supporter.
All you are is a Trump
That's the
supporter.
thing, they dehumanize people who disagree with them. All you are is a Trump supporter. I'm much more than a Trump supporter. That's kind of surface level, that's all they are.
Humanize people.
California to the New York Highland, from the Gulf Stream water.
She's tearing it up, though.
This land was made for you and me. This land is my land.
Do you have health insurance?
I'll bet you.
She's like, do you have health insurance? We are all diseased out here, and you're gonna need it when you get home. Protect yourself. Go to the doctor.
She's a clown.
She wants something. Oh, go.
Get away from me.
Just leave her.
Get away from me.
Police, you keep poking that Patty. Stay away from that clown. She's sick. She's warped. She's sick.
You know what? Don't touch.
Why do you guys have such low impulse control? I just tried to have a dialogue with him.
Big part of the problem. Right there. Whoa, a huge part of the problem.
Get your bodyguards.
Unbelievable.
Why? What do you think about that? Do you think I'm part of the problem?
I don't know what you were saying.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Then you're part of the problem.
What
That's
is
crazy.
going on, guys? You ready?
No, thanks. I just can't.
I'm sorry. I think it's funny. Several people have mentioned Charlie Kirk out here, which is just, I don't know, I just feel like that is like something we maybe shouldn't joke about or whatever if you're trying to be peaceful, because it's people on their side that killed him, publicly executed him, and they want to come out here and chant his name. Disgusting.
Yeah.
These people have
Absolutely.
no ounce of morals or even a slightest bit of decorum. They talk about decency. They can't even keep the name of a man that their side publicly executed out of their mouths during a protest.
That's exactly right.
Disgusting.
On that point, I
Okay,
agree
great,
with you.
perfect.
And I say, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do with
Jesus
all the
wouldn't radicalize
and
people into shooting others that disagree with them on college campuses.
Yeah, you don't know about
I love your outfit. Thanks. Are you dressed up as a turd?
What?
She said, flush the orange turd. I think she's dressed up as an orange
I guess
turd.
she is
If you're
dressed up as
proud
an
of your
orange
costume,
turd.
To show it off. It says, flush the orange turd, and she's dressed up as the orange turd. I actually just noticed the back of your sign said, we are Antifa.
She doesn't even know what
You
Antifa
wear
is.
the label of Antifa?
It's not a group, and I don't want to talk to you, so thank you for your time.
Antifa is a group. It's actually a
Yeah.
terrorist group.
It means anti-fascism.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so that's so anti-fascist
that's
means
what they-
anti-fascism. Antifa is a group. You guys are smart enough to know what they're saying, right?
Anti-fascism.
Yeah, so they're Antifa, actually, they call themselves Antifa. The terrorists call themselves Antifa. If she is proudly Antifa, why doesn't she get her message out?
You come here and you just incite ridiculousness. I would appreciate you back up.
I'd love to know what ridiculousness she's
No,
inciting.
it's not even just that. It's just people on the internet who specifically come to places just to, I don't know, feel important.
She's asking
Why did
questions.
you come here today?
To feel
Because
important?
I want to save America.
Okay, so you want to feel
Oh, yeah.
important. You want to do something important, right?
Yeah.
I'm here by myself. I'm not here.
You're here with
Matter of
all
fact,
these
I'm
people.
like, you can turn that off. I don't care to be put on the internet.
You're going to be on the internet.
That's fine. That's fine, but I find it very sad that I know who you are.
Thank
and
you.
I know exactly. Well, that's not. Infamy isn't famous, you know.
Oh, I thought maybe you were one of my 3 million subscribers or something.
See, it's an ego thing.
Yeah. So what are you doing out here?
I'm here again to protest for my country.
Okay, so you're doing
Okay.
something important.
Yeah. She's
I don't disagree with you, ma'am.
How am I full of crap?
yeah.
I'm not going to engage with you.
Because you don't know. Because you don't know
Do
what
you
you're
know
talking
anything
about.
about what I believe in?
No.
I've seen you
I guess
all
not.
over the internet.
So what do I believe in that I'm full of crap?
I'm not going to engage with you.
Because you don't know.
I'm
That's
not
why.
going to engage with
Because
you.
you don't
doing
know.
It right now.
Because you're engaging with me. You came over. I was talking to other people.
Yeah.
Said don't engage.
Have a good day. What are you against today? What are you fighting against?
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. We got a little bit left, but we're going to call it here. It's the same nonsense, it really is. That's going to be it for this. It's the same nonsense. The left literally does not know how to discuss or civilly talk to other people without just hurling insults, hurling, you know, just racism, you're a fascist, whoa! They don't know how to civilly discuss anything. They don't know how to talk to people properly. They dehumanize everyone who doesn't fully 100% agree with them. It's sick and rotten. It really is. It is so sick and rotten and twisted, and they want to claim that they're peaceful protesters when there's tons of people glorifying Charlie Kirk, which is just sick. People proudly, you know, demonstrating that they, you know, are Antifa, when Antifa is a terrorist organization that, you know, has been known to, you know, assault ICE, you know, members, shoot at ICE members, assault them, all this awful stuff. They take to the streets. They just tear up anything that they come in contact with. They are just awful. They've been known to assault and to belittle and hurt just regular people that have different views, you know, like Trump supporters. They've been known to assault and spit at them. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't associate with Antifa if I were that old lady. Antifa is definitely not a good organization, and it definitely is an organization. I don't know what that guy's talking about, but guys, that's going to be it for Common Sense Right. Please, like I said, give me any kind of constructive criticism. I'd love to hear. The next video, we're going to be talking about Winston Sears going up against Abigail Spanberger, who I think we should vote for Virginia, as I am, you know, I go to Virginia, or I'm from Virginia. So this is a topic that is pretty near and dear to me. This is a important one for me, and I think we should make the right decision. And you know, the next video is going to be talking about their policies and who I think we should vote for and why. And yeah, one last time though, any kind of criticism I'd love. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of right side content like this. I'll be going over a lot of things. You guys can email me right here at commonsenseright21@gmail.com. Feel free to leave any feedback there at that Gmail. feel free to disagree with anything, and I'll probably make separate videos going over some of my emails that I've gotten, and maybe discuss and have civil conversations about, you know, what you guys are disagreeing with or saying about me and this and that. But the main important message to take away from is this right here. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. He is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and none of us would be here if it wasn't for Jesus Christ, and we need to accept him as our Lord and Savior so we can go to heaven, because he wants us in heaven with him. He wants us to have a relationship with him. And I mean, Christ is King. I mean, it doesn't get any clearer than that. I mean, Christ is King. He is the one true God, and yeah, Christ is King with 100%. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.